I hope you enjoyed your little meet and greet. I thought you'd like to know the execs who you'll be impacting while on the job. I can only imagine. Now that you've met a few of the execs, let's get you started. We have reason to believe that our friends at Kelt Corp are trying to hack into our R&D server, since we're both competing for a contract right now. I suppose an outsider might think that. We can't allow them to win the contract, nor can we allow the act. I'll be giving you a data slate with a file that you'll need to upload through one of their computers. Remember, this is confidential. We can't have it. When all is said and done, here's the data slate.
I'm a little busy right now.
Quick piece of advice. We hear the name Benjamin Bayou, and we should duck the other way. Fast.
Yes?
What? We have plenty of Aurora on hand. Excellent choice. The Sky Suite offer. And since you'll be living in the same tower as the Astro. Wonderful. Here's your key. The trade tower elevator will take you directly to your new home. And if there's anything I can provide to enhance the experience. Hope to see you again.
Howdy.
Hell yeah! This is awesome!
Hamza kept pestering me about his damned missing slate. Like security's got time to track. Something like that.
What do you want to do for the break later?
I don't know, but I gotta get out of here. It's been non-stop interruptions since this morning, and I'm not spending another break at my desk listening to Cody eat with his mouth.
Oh, sorry. You'll have to hack that on your own.
More like one of those months. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to Terra.
I'm glad I ended up at Keltcorp. Miss McKenna treats her employees like family.
Something you need?
This report isn't bad, but you're going to need more supporting evidence. Imogene's a stickler for details.
That's what I was afraid of.
Well, look who survived their first assignment.
Combat Tech database. It's anxiety.
Not a single setback.
I know what you mean, but
If you recall, setbacks mean a lot. The cleaner your work, the more intact your payments stay. I'm sure you understand. Exactly. In the meantime, I'll make sure that Slate is properly disposed of. So, now that we know you're capable of handling some light cyber mischief, let's try your hand at a little framing. And I'd argue that arts and crafts is exactly what we do here, just on a much higher level. One of our subsidiaries, Arboron, is currently competing for a contract against Laredo. Now, the buyer likes to keep their associations clean, and will be sending a representative to Laredo in Aquila City for an evaluation. We just need you to visit their office first and accidentally leave behind some incriminating evidence. Good. This Laredo has their own building, unlike... Here's the slate we need you to plant. It holds confidential files. Now, get going.
Can I help you?
You should ask Sam about Aquila sometime. He has some pretty amazing stories to tell.
You see any heat leeches?
Aquila's one of the oldest cities in the settled systems.
Might want to steer clear of the stretch. Lots of crime over there.
Out of my face.
I was hoping you'd show up. Excellent. Now, Nice to see I haven't worn you out. Your next assignment is to find... And when I say either look the part... Good luck. I'm sure you'll be able... Just remember...
What is it?
I don't want to hear any complaints. Keep an eye on your valuables.
I got my eye on you. You lost? Because you don't look like... Don't even think about trying anything.
We should stick to the main plaza. Unless you like getting soaked by the rain.
Hey there. Now we're talking. I think you're ready. We'll soon find out. This next assignment. First, you'll be dealing with...
Discretion and the trade tower in Neon don't.
I was hoping you'd feel that way. Our techs, your job is to... That's what we're hoping for. You'll be speaking with... I'll be giving you a... Exactly. The Infinity... We've changed... Whenever executives are... Finally, we need absolute... I bet you are. Don't let the...
I've got my eye on you.
Supply chain disruptions in the Cheyenne system.
Keep it class. You know, normally I tell... So, let's... Is that so? Preliminary reports checked out, but it doesn't. If they're trying to hide, it is a little excessive, even I won't say it though. You make them sound like a ticking time bomb, which I may have to. Well, it's been interesting. Just goes to show, unfortunately. So take it.
Risky. A fair point. The heavy lifting. True. Our hope is that what... I would hate to think that a surprising conversation. I suppose it seems I have quite a bit. Thank you for...
Come on, dance! Go crazy!
Aren't you the one I saw running away from that crazy guy?
I really lucked out.
Imogen and Yuko run a tight ship around here.
Well, that wasn't... Interaction is... Sure, it's not... You're the one running the show. Use the information we... Overall... It's well-deserved. But no rest for the weary. We've got a decent backlog of at least this next one will be... Your next assignment is to remind the competitor of their place. Some call it... Most corporations, trusted product. Your assignment is... The Ark will allow... Good. Do your best to make... And good luck.
I don't want to hear any complaints. Keep an eye on your valuables.
All right, I'll admit it.
Careful screwing with the security around here. These idiots aren't quite as honest as the Free Star Rangers.
Hey there. Got an up. Good work. Now I get. As for your performance, there is. Believe me, I tried to stick up for you, but. Now, on to the. Oh, but before I forget, I'm happy to say that the deal. Masako was pretty happy about. It won't buy you a new ship. Not to mention you scored. It makes this next assignment. In order to stay on top of the market, the next assignment requires a more... Correction. You... Good. Your target is a prototype schematic for a new engine that Trident Luxury Lines is working on. According to the rumors, it's projected to be 17% more efficient than any engine on the market. The current schematic was sent to their star yard to begin prototyping, so they could be in the office area or the factory floor. You'll find the Trident Luxury Line star yard orbiting Aquila in the Cheyenne system. Remember, same rules apply. Don't get caught, and don't make a mess. It'll be interesting to see what Trident's been working on.
to next?
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're going to do a quick scan for contraband and you can be on your way. Be advised. You have been identified as all ships. We have a hostile in orbit. Deadly force is authorized. This is a Freestar guard ship. What are you thinking?
Ah, my day just got a whole lot bright. Of course you can, sweetie. I will never love another.
Can't get away from me.
This is murder! You're on your own!
You can win this? This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. We say again, respond immediately, or we will be forced to open fire. Be advised, you have been identified as a known criminal. Respond immediately. All ships, we have a hostile in orbit.
Make it quick.
Hey
I have
there.
a deadline.
Got... Good work. As for your... Believe me, I try... Now, on... Oh, but I'm happy to say... Masako was... Won't buy you... You earned it. In order to... The next assignment... Good. Your target is... According to the current schematic... You'll find the trident... Remember...
How you doing, Sweet Pea?
Well, I'm okay. But I'd be a lot better if...
Let me guess, you'd be a lot better if you had...
You know me so well, Dad. So, what do you say?
Green lights on outer hatch. We're docked. That's something you might be interested in.
How can I be of service, Captain?
I'm not certain why we're visiting this star yard. It's doubtful any of us have the credits to afford these overpriced vessels.
You belong here?
I have things for you.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. And that's it. Enjoy Neon.
I have something for you when you have a moment. I have things for you. Listen.
Just the person I want. Good work. I need to do. I've upgraded your. Tell her assistant.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
what I wouldn't give for one quiet day.
Can I help you? Name an appointment. That's neither your name or... So again.
She's with me. We have an appointment with Ula.
Thank you, Imogene. Ularo's in a meeting.
Thanks, Maeve.
Well, sooner than I thought. Looks like Ularo's ready now.
Don't cause any trouble.
Oh, one more thing. You know, if they aren't willing, that leaves us with only one option.
God, Ularu, is that always your response? I don't want another PR mess on my hands.
Yes, Viv, because you're too good at your job. Now, we can talk details later. My next appointment's here.
Fine, but you can break this news to Alexis at our next meeting.
Good. You're finally here. The one I've been hearing so much about. I'm Ularu Chen, head of operations here at Ryujin. So tell me, what do you think of your new job so far? In that case, it sounds like our initial impression of you is turning out to be quite accurate. Now, my dear Jeannie here says you've been through the basics of what we do, and pulled off success every time.
5 successful standard assignments, and 1 specialized.
And on top of all that, a flawless record. It's no wonder they love you up here. I happen to have a personal assignment that I'd like to send you on. One that involves meeting up with an outside contact. Jeannie seems to think you're more than capable of handling it.
She's the best operative I've ever hired.
Let's not forget the only operative you've ever hired. Meeting with outside contacts isn't always as straightforward as your past assignment. Some can be. Good. Your contact? He said it's... Finance will reimburse up to 1,000 credits. So if you have Oh, you'll get... Now in order to confer, I'll let Jeannie give you the details.
Simon is in... At some point, he'll casually... You get the response.
Oh my god, you corporate types never cease to amuse me. Now I feel like I'm trapped in some kind of spy thriller B-movie.
Exactly.
Just get what we need. You'll find him above the Lux condos in Sidonia's Plaza.
You spoke very highly of this one, Jeannie. Let's hope she doesn't make a liar out of you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some things to take care of.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Energy unleashed at your command. Unbelievable.
I've got my eye on you.
I can't be a part of this.
I hate waiting.
I don't do idle chit-chat. Can I help you? Name an appointment. Anything concerning Ularu, if you have a problem with... So again...
She's with me. We have an appointment with...
Thank you, Imogene. Ularo's in a meeting with...
Thanks, Maeve.
Well, sooner than I thought. Looks like Ularu's ready.
I've got my eye on you.
Oh, one more thing. You know, if they aren't willing, that leaves us with only one option.
God, Ularu, is that always your response? I don't want another PR mess on my hands.
Yes, Viv, because you're too good at your job. Now, we can talk details later. My next appointment's here.
Everything's quiet.
But you can break this news to Alexis at our next meeting.
Good. I'm Ularu. So tell me. And that's an answer. Not the best. At least I can assume you're not out to tell me what I want to hear, which is... Now, my dear Genie.
5 successful...
And on top of... I happen to have a... Genie seems to...
She's the best operative.
Let's not forget. Meeting without... Some can... Good. Your contact? He said it's... Finance. Oh. Now in order to I'll let Genie give...
Simon is in... At some point, you get the
Oh my god.
You'll find him in...
You spoke very... Now, if you...
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Don't wander into any... They know how to make a client feel welcome over here.
Oh, Sidonia. Check your suit seals. Martian dust gets everywhere.
The miners pretty much run the lower levels.
Sidonia, what the... You lost? Or... Only... Speaking of... Still learning, I see. Well, look who... This again, You got something to say? Pathetic. All right. Yeah. You can't follow simple instructions. Either way, there's a deal being proposed between Infinity Ltd. and them. Since I believe this information, of course, if you... For this little tidbit... Not sure that's the best way to get... I like the way you think. All right, I suppose I can lower the... I knew you'd see it. The information I have is on it. I'm giving you 2... I'm also giving you a 3rd slate because you're going... Nice doing business.
What the hell are you doing in this dump of a city?
Do I know you? Can I help you with... Oh, in that case, go right ahead. How long... Well, hopefully you won't find anything.
Let's, stay away from Ebside. The locals there don't... Something for you when you have a moment.
Well, that took long. I hope whatever information... Project Dominion. Give me a moment to run a Let's see... Well. Looks like our... Project Dominion isn't an Infinity Ltd prototype. They didn't even bother to scrub the name. Meaning someone never thought they'd get caught. Come with me. Masako needs to hear about this.
I've got my eye on you.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Hey, Ularu? What is this about? Who is this?
This is our latest junior operative. I sent her on an assignment to rendezvous with an informant. But here's the real news. Infinity Ltd has gotten their hands on Project Dominion.
Impossible.
Not only that, they're trying to sell it under their own name.
Of course they are. We need Fines to investigate this immediately. Since you found this information, I am trusting you to help investigate. You see, Project Dominion is confidential. If Infinity Ltd has obtained any information on it, that means we have a very... Exactly what I want. I want you to go... You've brought an enormous... And thank you.
What's happening, darling?
Good. You're here. So, thanks to your work in Sidonia, I'm told a mole within the... We're initiating security direct... We don't conduct the sweep ourselves. But the ones... Directive Theta has one unique case. And that's... The directive calls for a specialized programmer known as Nix to investigate her. But he'll need your assistance for an We don't deal in trust here. Think more in terms of... Nix will be giving you a program to run on Ularu's computer. Your job is... At least one of us is. In the meantime, during that time, I'm also issuing... I'm glad I don't... In fact, any precautions to... You'll meet Nix at Madam...
Whoa, Bad. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head... Hey, it's your ass, not my... Us crate rats used to... Kinda wish they... I mean, yeah, they're bad news. Well, you'll find them at Madame Savant. So, what with the disciples in them? You can't blame a fellow for trying.
In the city that never sleeps.
Things for you.
Aurora, it's a move.
You got an appointment? Oh yeah. I've written up a program just for the occasion, but as Ryujin knows, it's yours for either a price or a fate. A pleasure. Your job is simple. Just run this. Once you're done, bring the slate back to me at my place. Whatever encryption Ularu has is bound to take some real work. It's nice to see you know more than just sneaking around and talking a good game. Here's the slate.
Interested in.
You're making things harder for yourself. You're making things harder for yourself.
This area is off limits. You need to leave.
Stop running if you know what's good for you. Don't be stupid. Stop now. Stop in the name of the law. You're not authorized to be here. Nice try, but the building is off limits. You sure didn't get in by any authorized. Maybe we don't have a problem. Look, I'll trust you, but if any of us...
job's done, and no one was seriously harmed. I call that an excellent day's work. Have things for you.
Make yourself at home. Just... So, you made it. An old pro, huh? No wonder you... Now, I'll take that program back that I...
All of that money at their disposal and a cutting-edge megacorp like Ryu.
The program I gave you to run on Ularu's computer basically opens an all-access backdoor for me. I can see everything and anything, so let's take a look. Ularu has some impressive encryption on her files. Not that I can't crack it, of course. Circumventing protections, running decryption. This should just take a moment now. Damn, I'm good. That went faster than I thought. I'm saving several files to a slate for Dalton, including access history and anything related to Project Dominion. Adding in new encryption for him as well, so he's the only one that can view these. And done. You're all set. I've got the new encryption. Technically, I'm not supposed to look, but it's kind of hard to not see what's going on. Since you came through on your end, let's just say that slate isn't going to paint the best picture for... But bear in mind, you're dealing with some pretty talented people when it comes to... Of course she can't. As much as Corps love their field ops, they're never fully trusted. That's why Ryujin probably has you under surveillance half the time, right? Here's the slate. As usual.
I'm here for you, my love. Let me guess. Yep, here you go.
Don't cause any trouble.
I assume you were successful. I expected it. Now... I didn't think it was possible. But someone's been accessing Ularu's files remotely. It's quite a complicated trace, too. I'm impressed Nix was able to track all of this. Damn. And there's our culprit. Imogene Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist, and one of the few I had in mind for... Well, the motive could be anything. Either that, or she's hiding.
Imogene? She doesn't seem the type.
Well, before we make any harsh, I want you to head to her office and escort her here. You have to make sure she doesn't Don't put anything past when you're dealing with corporate workers.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Let me guess. Looking for Imogene? Try not to harass my text too much. I'm sure you can tell by now. She isn't here, which is a shame since I have several documents. She's always been the master. She hasn't stepped into the office since the maintenance closure. I know for a fact she doesn't have any... I'm not even sure that's any business of yours, but I do... Yeah, no thanks. Getting information out of Dalton is like talking to a wall. I have Imogene's last location at Frankie's Grab and Go, which we all know is a front for the Sioka Syndicate. You'll want to get executive sign-off if you plan on chasing after her.
Perhaps we need to get Dalton's permission to relieve ourselves as well. Good luck.
I forgot you're familiar with Neon and Bayou's intricate web of connections. I suppose if you want to be efficient, you could bypass Dalton and go straight to Bayou. Word of advice. If you're planning on foregoing authorization and just tiptoeing your way to Imogene, park your friend at the door. Two's a crowd if you're trying to lay low. Good luck finding Imogene.
Don't wander into any restricted area.
Bet I have credits to spend.
I'm a little busy right now.
That's that.
Damn recruit.
Well, this amount of firepower is a bit of overkill, wouldn't you say?
Hold it right there, Op. I need you to back down and give me a chance to explain. I had a feeling you'd be the one to come after me. Yeah? And I didn't look guilty before, based on those files you got from Nyx? Ularu set me up. Yes, I've been acting as a double agent, but because she ordered me to. The assignment was meant to deceive, not benefit. And Project Dominion is way above my pay grade. It'd be impossible for me to deliver it. At least, intentionally. The only load of crap is me being guilty. Think about it. An internal neuroamp that can theoretically control other people? If the evidence points to me, it's because Ularu used it to set me up. What better way to frame someone than to take control of their mind and have them actually perform the actions?
The existence of a device that can control a person's mind.
You want evidence? I've got it. Ularu has the skill to pull this off, but she's also been behind the desk for years now. I knew she'd miss something. This slate holds all... That may be the case, but I can't have Ularu think... This evidence will cast enough doubt that she'll never make CEO. I can't do that. The moment I step in that building... You really are naive when once I'm back at Ryujin. So I can... Of course you do. Look, if you just bring... It's your choice. You're going to regret... You just made the wrong choice. Ah!
Cowards.
Hiding. It's just a matter of time.
Was that absolutely necessary? Imogene had the evidence that she was innocent, and still, you gunned her down.
You just... Any troubles? You... Fine. But you... Ah, my day just got a whole lot brighter.
This means
Well, look who's... Dalton's gonna lose it when he finds out you went to the Syndicate with... Middleman? I would pay... And you didn't even have the sense to speak to... Well, spending a few minutes to talk to someone. So tell me. If you think it's just a matter of time before it finds its way onto my desk. Inside the Syndicate? That area's off limits, and I think Imogene knew exactly what she... I had a feeling. Enjoy your time with Dalton. It'll all trickle back.
Ryujin certainly spared no expense.
So, you're finally... And here I thought sending you after her. Well... Well, this evidence certainly complicates matters, if Imogene believes Ularu to be the true culprit. I hope she's willing to attest. I hope you realize you may have killed. And in the future, might I suggest you not take... Now, I need to undertake the labor... In the meantime, Masako has requested your presence in R&D. She wants you to... Once I've examined this evidence, I may... And not a word about this to anyone.
I've got my eye on.
Can't talk. Doing calculus in my head.
Good, you're here. It's time to put a plan in motion to take full control of this. In due time. We don't know to what extent Infinity... Let me introduce you to Veena Kalra, head of research...
Yes, details. You see, the internal neuroamp is supposed to consist of two parts. The first part, the part Infinity stole, handles the manipulative effects. The second part is a shielding modification designed to protect the user against other neuroamp... users. You got that right.
No one wants their greatest asset used against them. Once Veena can complete the internal neuroamp and shielding mod, the plan is to outfit you with both and have you infiltrate Infinity Ltd. We can't risk the assignment until we know your mind has the necessary protection. Good. I'm glad you see this as an opportunity.
And I love a willing subject. Now it's just a matter of getting the key ingredient. The final kink in both designs was finding compatible materials to use for conductivity that the human body wouldn't reject. I've finally created the perfect alloy, but it requires a newly discovered refined element called rothicite.
Which is where I come in. We have a confidential contract with Consolidated Mining to gather, refine, and ship the rothicite straight to us. Their last shipment... Correct.
We need you to head up and... That's what I like to hear.
The mining station is CM's... The shipment should be in the This keycard...
I fear that once we have the rothicite, we can finally set my plan. I was elected CEO when my predecessor, Itaru Saito. He was jeopardizing our relationships with both the Freestar Collective and Benjamin Bayou, which would have made doing business extremely difficult for In an ideal world, unraveling the... Of course, but our technicians don't have the skills that our operative... We like to keep them limited to...
Keep out of my way and I'll keep out of yours.
Landing initiated. Watch for flaring.
Captain, greetings. In position. Focus.
You are cleared to dump. Look at the clinic. The best medical facility in the Settled system.
This area's off limits. Authorized. An outbreak?
Sean, I don't want to go over this again. I'm tired. I'm not ruining my career over this.
Hey, who let you in here? This is a restricted...
In that case, you'll want to speak.
This damn contract will be the death of me. Excuse me, but this is... Heh, checking up on us? What do you want? Of course you do, because daily reports simply aren't good enough. The third group, like the others, failed to take the internal neuroamp, all resulting in death, with the exception of one, currently comatose. Sean and I are hopeful we'll be able to revive the... Well, you'd be the first from Infinity to think so. It's a relief to know they have at least one employee with some sense. Now, anything? Good. I specialize in neurosurgery, not chem. It's on the table. Anything else? Now that's a naive question. The clinic is either being... Good. Now let...
They always tell you this could happen.
Your ship is way bigger than Dad's.
Hold while we scan your ship. All right, you're good.
Please refrain from engaging in any criminal activity.
Is that my beautiful shipment? You were right about this. 100% pure, though. When it comes to the brain, we don't want to take any risks. Now, I shall excuse...
So, what did you learn? I knew something bad had... Were there any survivors? With Ecliptic involved, the odds are slim. I'll send... We need to make sure anyone who does survive is well taken care of. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I take it you traced the shipment there? I figured it was related. And were you able to determine the purpose of this secure wing? So, it sounds like Lucas has reached a new level of desperation to ensure his future as CEO. I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts every bit of information they can from the clinic's database on this. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trials, we have enough to take Lucas down for good. And with the Rotha secure, it's almost time for us to make our move. Exactly. I'm sure you remember your actions during Directive Theta, especially in regards to Administrator Bayou. Thanks to your inability to follow protocol, we now owe him a debt. That is a very long game you're referring to. For a future... The Administrator wants us to deal with a rival operative. And when... This is not in a... I can see how you might come to that conclusion. Find the operative. We already... When it's done...
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete.
Welcome to New Homestead. Stay safe.
Ah, back from doing Administrator Bayou's. I quite share your... I'll send word along to the Administrator. For now, I reevaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but the final answer is clear. Ularu. As long as that comment is in regards to Ryujin's security, then we have nothing to worry about. I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this. While we both agree Ularu is guilty, for now, we lead everyone to believe that Imogene was the mole, and the situation was dealt with. I agree. But others may see the decision as irrational without adequate proof. Masako has tasked Ularu with writing the program to bring down Infinity Ltd. We believe she'll take the chance to incriminate Masako within the program. So this could provide the evidence we're looking for. You will be tasked... If I can't find hidden code on a single slate, I certainly deserve to be fired. Ularu is limited. Good. Once Ularu believes she's properly deflected any suspicion, I have no doubt she'll be bold enough to hide something within whatever program she writes. Now, let's attend a meeting. We called you all together to discuss a recent security breach. We discovered a mole within the company who leaked vital information about Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd.
You've got to be kidding me.
Just don't tell me it's Vina. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no, it's not Vina. The guilty party is Imogene Salzo, much to my disappointment. Our operative here obtained the evidence to confirm it.
I'm impressed you pulled that off without any documentation passing through my hands.
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
We demand the best. So that's the threat we deal with.
I may have well-trained operatives, but security is This is a huge failing.
I accept the responsibility, but let's not forget. The mole has already been exposed and dealt with.
Of course. Thanks to another of my operatives. Watch me.
Imogene's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless. All I care about is reacquiring our property and what—
Vina is completing the internal neuroamp prototype as our operative will receive the implant. I have it on good—
And the public often gets what it wants.
If I may make a suggestion, we should give this evidence to David at SSNN. It's the best neutral method of releasing this information to the general public.
That'd make my job easier.
David it is, then.
Misako, the internal neuroamp is ready if you want to send down the candidate.
I hope you're ready for this. You always have a choice. You just have to decide which set of consequences you prefer to live with. Vina will be waiting for you in the neuroamp division in R&D. Once you're done, meet me in my office. Be ready to discuss the details of your next assignment.
I think that was the single most stressful.
Are you sure you're okay?
Hey,
You left.
welcome to R&D.
Double check those measurements are right.
To perform medical practices.
Ah, here's my
oversight.
Oh, don't worry. Now, just a few details. I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull. The whole procedure—
Did I not just say I quadruple checked enough?
You know I'm just giving you a hard— Besides, you're gonna be fine. All I'm saying is that you're in good hands. Now, just lie down on the table once you're ready, and we should be good to go. All right, let's get this party started. Well, well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing. So, how are you? Yep, that's me every morning. But the whole point of this is no visual indication and no adverse side effects. So, sounds like we're on track. Just a couple quick notes before using the internal neuroamp. First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you use it in a combat situation. Now that's something to talk to the drone engineers about. Now let's test this sucker out. DeMarcus has graciously volunteered for science, he says. Please, we're not Infinity. We believe in due diligence, but just in case something does go wrong, we've got him locked. DeMarcus loves being. It's probably why he's the sec. Just head up the stairs nearby. Oh my god, that was incredible. What was it like?
Wow. How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my train of thought. It felt eerily natural. And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now. I'm curious if any other side effects may manifest.
What do you research and develop up here anyway? I've always wondered.
Name a Ryujin product and someone. So, tell me all about it. How did it feel? Any side effects?
Obviously.
Ah, so that's why there's so many other guards on this floor.
Well, I leave that up for Alexis and Lyndon to decide.
If anyone else got their hands on our...
I'll take that as a no on the side effects. And that toy you love so much is very powerful.
Yeah, toy is hardly the word I'd use to describe it. It really was fascinating how all I experienced was a moment of disorientation. It's truly remarkable tech. Not at all. But I can imagine if I experienced disorientation like that, but regained my awareness in another room. It could be a bit jarring. We'll definitely be running some more tests in the future, though. When it comes to your job, besides, the neuroamp isn't total control. If a subject's morals or beliefs in something are strong enough, we still see points of failure. That being said, it's been interesting to discover the actions our subjects sanction in their own minds.
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the... It sounds like you have an assignment.
Still can't get over how incredible that was. I really don't remember a thing.
We take a lot of pride in our work up here in R&D.
Now that you've been outfitted, we're sending you in. Lucas Drexler is about to learn exactly and which